Hey folks, welcome to another Walk and Review. I'm Jesse.
I'm Melissa.
We just got done filming some songs for her YouTube and such, youtube.com/Melissa Sings. But you may be wondering, hey, that background looks different. We drove all the way to Colorado just to do our final Walk and Review of the season. Truth be told, where we are, it's 95 degrees, 100% humidity. We are not doing that again this year. If we do, it'll be from our couch. So sorry for that, but when it gets cold, we'll be back here on the trails. But for now, let's talk about some board games.
Woohoo!
So this has been a long time coming. My Island, we finished it.
Yay! It's done!
24 games.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to make the comparison to My City because, I mean, that's like almost like a sequel. But so I gotta say about My Island, it's not as good as My City for me. I don't see myself replaying that. All right, so that's gonna happen out here because the trails are so nice out here when we rarely run into people in Louisiana. But anyway, so for me, My Island is not nearly as good as My City. I don't know what I rated it, but I gotta give My Island like a 7.1. I'm happy I did it, but when it comes to the top 10 legacies, stay tuned for that. That's coming out someday.
Ooh, someday, someday.
But it won't be number one. So what do you think of My Island?
I think I preferred the island to the city as far as how to actually play the game in a legacy style with building upon what came before it and like how the end came about. Yeah, was kind of, you know, watch the videos to see how our end turned out. But overall, I liked the playthrough of it a little bit better. And so I find it better ranked than My City for me, but I still only averaged it at 7.2 overall. It was hanging around a 6.9 to 7, 7.1-ish, 7.2 the whole time. And I think because of that, I kind of gave it that solid 7.2, because it averaged consistently throughout each playthrough. So that's why I liked it a little bit more.
This next game, Harmonies, goes hand in hand with where we are right now in nature. In fact, let me cut to some shots of some of the nature we saw up close and personal. Some of those I recorded during recording my top 100. That's coming soon. Make sure you subscribe. But Harmonies, this is a little puzzly game. A lot of people compare the weight to like an Azul or something like that. And I've seen on the internet that it gets some hate. Don't know why, but for me, it's a 7.4. I mostly like it. There's some frustrating things about refreshing the board a little bit, like the cards never refresh and you're stuck with garbage sometimes. But that's not gonna turn me off of this game because I like all the other stuff that's happening during it.
Yeah, before getting it at the table, which we got it from Sobo, so it's been a little bit since we've had it, gotten it played, but I first did it on BGA, and I just feel like there's something about the setup of on the board that is a little bit like easier to do on BGA. Like, I don't know, sometimes the how to lay out everything could be kind of a little overwhelming and confusing at first because you're trying to figure out what sets to go with. But overall, I like it. I gave it a 6.8.
6.8.
It's still a fun one. It's a good one to try out. It can just get a little overwhelming, at least for myself, when trying
keeps wanting to focus on me.
Yeah.
There we go.
When having to figure out which pieces to lay down.
So the last game I compared to Azul, this game I'm definitely going to compare to Azul because it's Azul Duel. It's the two-player version of Azul. I'll say up front, I do like the changes in it. It's a bit more strategy. I think someone who's looking for a lighter Azul, this isn't the one. This is going to go more in hand with a summer pavilion type of weight. But I do like it. Azul Duel, we'll give it like a 7.2. Definitely would play it again. But when I was doing my top 100, it came up because I did actually a top 900 And then I got it down to my top 200 and then straightened down the top 100. If you're interested in that, once again, hit that subscribe button. But it's coming soon. All 900. No, that's not true. But what did you think of Azul?
I rated it a 7. I find that
that's high for you.
Yeah, I found that I really enjoyed it and liked it better than some of the base Azuls. A little bit more than Stained Glass. Probably more than Queen's Garden.
My favorite.
Because Summer Pavilion is my favorite one.
Yeah.
Of all of them. But it kind of was like in between there, like not quite as heavy as like a Queen's Garden, but kind of in that realm of like liking it as much as Summer Pavilion. So give it a nice strong 7.
Good one. There's no seasides here in Colorado. We're far from it. We should go back to Louisiana to find the seaside. But we found the seaside in this little game we picked up from Barnes & Noble on sale for like 75% off. And it's a bag full of wooden discs, and each one has something written on it. Honestly, this could have been a stack of cards. It could have played the same. There's nothing gained from the discs, but it's still nice.
Well, except for the fact that everything in the game is waterproof and water resistant.
Yes, but they have waterproof cards.
Weatherproof. You could have had waterproof, but then they wouldn't have fit so nicely in the little bag.
No, it's definitely a better presentation being the discs.
Yeah,
and the linen,
nice.
thick linen bag. But Seaside, this is a draw a thing, figure out what you want to do with it kind of game. Plays really fast. I don't remember how many players it was, but we played it at 2. I really enjoyed it. It's a game that we literally pulled out in a restaurant, played before the food came, and it works because the discs, there's the advantage to the discs, is that they're smaller than cards.
Yeah, so you can put them off to the side and still have them stacked, and you can stack them easy and still be able to eat your dinner.
That's it. So I gave this game a 7.1. I'm happy we bought it.
I did not give it that high.
Okay, what'd you do?
6.7.
Well, that's not bad.
Still, it's not bad.
Oh, you thought we matched?
Yeah, at first I was like, wait, no, that was another one. So Things and Rings reminds me of a Venn diagram because it's kind of similar in the style of how you lay out 3 rings and put cards in different sections of the rings, trying to get your fellow players to figure out, kind of like codename style, what word do you want them to match up with? So it's a very much Venn diagram style little.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of like, it's trying to do what Codenames does, trying to get people around the table and be more of a social game.
Yeah, it was fun. It's very colorful, and you're trying to figure out just 3 things, or even if you want to make it a little easier, I think you could do 2, but we chose the 3 ring option. But it's fun. It's just, I feel like sometimes a little bit of confusion, kind of like with where words, where it's like that maybe kind of middle ground, where it's like, oh, I could really mess people up. And now they're absolutely not going to guess right. Yeah. That's kind of the little thing that makes me give it a 6.5. I
gave this a 6.6, mostly for the same reason, but for our group, some reason it took so long to grasp it.
I know, I took forever.
And maybe it's the explanation. I'd be willing to try it again, but at a 6.6, I don't need to own it. Oh, here we are. It's a 6.5 mile trail.
Oh dear.
Oh, it goes all the way to the post office. Blank Slate is a game we picked up at a thrift store outside of Austin, Texas. And this is a game you've been searching for a while.
Oh yes, our good friends over at the Table Talk.
Yep, Matt and Bernie.
Yeah, they own it. And I've enjoyed playing it when we go to their board games. And so when I had a chance to get it, just on a random thrift store shelf, I'm like, I want that one. I'm gonna pick that up. And we pretty much played it, immediately that same night with family?
Yeah, to explain it really quick, everyone has a dry erase board. Something comes up, a blank, like...
Blank bean.
Blank bean. What would you put for blank bean? Say it in the comments. I'm gonna say black bean.
And I thought green bean.
See, we would not have matched, but if we did match, we'd get points for that.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get to 25 points, matching with everyone in the room, almost like an opposite, just one.
Yeah, and it could go blank bean or, green blank.
Yep. Yes. So if you like to think of weird things, this might not be the game for you.
Yes.
Because you're not going to match with anyone and you're just not going to have fun playing it. Or maybe you will. Maybe your goal could be get 0 points in this game.
Go for it.
Be the traitor. But yeah, this is a fun game. I give it a 7.3. I'm usually willing to play it.
And I have a 7.5.
7.5, yeah. But for what we paid for it, it was like
$5, $6.
$5 or $6.
At most
Can't
$6.
beat that. And
Yeah.
the reason it's $5, $6, you can pick this game up at Target, Walmart, stuff like that.
And it's such a fun one to play with family, so it's a good one to like bring on a family trip where you're gonna have lots of different ages or
Yeah, it's easy to explain it.
Different people to teach it, because it's real easy. Take it out, here's a word, all right, think of a word.
Yep, blank
Great.
slate. Check out this river. No boats will make it down this river in Keyflower, because in Keyflower, that's the name of the ship. It's not the USS Keyflower, it's just called the Keyflower. This is a game of bidding. It's a game from 2011 or 12.
Yeah, it's got a few years on it.
The concept came up in 2007. This is when Carcassonne had just come out. Meeples were huge. And I'm guessing the designer was like, I want to make something with these meeples. And so this game is full of meeples, full of hexes, and I think it holds up. It's a 7.7 on BGG. So,
Side.
oop, got some bikers here. But it's a 7.7 on BGG. And for me, I think I can give this one a 7.5. It's definitely in my top 100.
I gave it a 7.
Ooh, a 7. Maybe we should have took that hint earlier. I felt a raindrop. Anyway, let's spin around. So anyway, this game has been around. It's super old in board game years. So
What I like about it is, like you said, it does still hold up. There is such a joy and love of meeples in general in board gaming, and for this to be kind of at that cusp of getting in with like the meeple heavy games, it's still a huge pull for myself at least, because who wouldn't want to pull a bunch of meeples and place them on a board? It's just a fun, a fun thing to do as a board gamer. All the meeples.
Yep. Moon Colony Bloodbath. This is a game that you rated so high in one of our other walk-in reviews. But for me, this is my first time playing it.
Yeah, you
Played
finally got some plays.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, Moon Colony Bloodbath is by Donald X. Vaccarino. So you know there's some deck building happening, but it's a little different in this because you're building a event deck in a way. So everyone's just got a hand of cards, really.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it a deck builder.
To me, it's like you are building up one deck to give all of the players simultaneous play, which is it's a fun thing in itself, just simultaneously everything kind of happening to everybody all at once. I think that makes for the fun part of it, because it's never just, it's just you getting, demolished.
Everyone's getting a piece.
The robot's being helpful to all.
Yeah.
So I still hold it in highest of number. It's still holding on to that 9.
Wow,
it's still,
it didn't change?
It has not changed. I've played it now multiple times at a couple different player counts,
And you can see that play on here.
And I find it to be so much enjoyment for myself. I really get into it. Like when the robots come out, I get really like, oh no, the robots! Or like when trouble's happening, like, oh no, more trouble. I really like play into the
theme.
whole, the thematics of it. It's just like, it's like deck building and just something, the space. I think just space in general really pulls me. So,
yeah, for this one, I gave it a 7.6. It's pretty good. There's issues I have with like the production. Like I'm gonna have to upgrade it no matter what. Like everything is really cheap-ish, but for a $50 game. So that brings it down for me a little bit. Gameplay is really good though. That's why I want to upgrade it. And I think it replays well. I think it's expandable. So I'm sure they'll be putting out expansions for this game. But so I think it's pretty good.
oh, okay, this Flatlander, gotta breathe.
Yeah, altitude is about 8,500 something, or 8,800, something like that.
Yeah, we're up there for this Flatlander.
We'll slow down a bit.
So I played a game. We played it with some friends of ours, or I did. called Walkie Talkie. It's a little card game. I was actually gifted it by a fellow colleague at one point and just was like, oh, well, let's just try this out. And really somebody else at the table already knew how to play it. We started playing and I was like, okay, this is a little like, think it's just colors and words. So it's like you have a color out, then you also have a letter out. So think like color gray, you'd put down an E. What's an E thing that's gray?
I don't know.
Elephant.
Oh, okay.
So you're trying to match either the letter to the color or the color to letter and call out the things. And the whole time, it's like a little walkie-talkie kind of thing because you can like trade with your partner, help them out or call out things. But there's just something about it that I didn't like the playthrough of it. And there's really no like scoring or anything of like win or lose. It's just, oh, y'all did this many cards, great. Hope you do better next time. But there's like no like win or lose. I'm like, no, I don't like that. It's fun to think how people
or something?
Yeah, it's all cooperative.
Oh, so
it's
everybody,
all,
okay. Like how some people play Concept, where they just kind of don't count points or nothing. And
yes, and it's fun. I gave it a 6 because it was okay to play as a group. But I don't like that whole no scoring business, and so like no.
No, I need to score.
It's like I would like to know: did we win?
People.
Did we do well? That would be helpful. Now, the other game that I played with a bunch of friends at the same game night was called Critter Kitchen, which I never heard of. Somebody else brought it and said, "Hey, do you want to play?" So I'm like, "Sure." There's critters. It's food. Both those things sound good. And when we're playing through it, the only thing that I have to say against it is you can get a little bit of AP, myself included, trying to figure out what to do and where to go, because it's kind of like hidden move as far as like you're gonna have 3 little critters, small, medium, large kind of thing that are gonna like go out, and it's like hidden at first, and then you all simultaneously go out.
Oh, this is going off-road. We may want to spin.
But yeah, so there could be a little bit of AP from everybody in the group thinking, okay, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? What am I going to choose kind of thing.
Yeah.
But what you do in the game is it's fun, it's entertaining, and that's why I gave it a 7 because I did like it. I would like to play it again.
Geez, okay. Well, I guess I need to play it.
I did enjoy it, but it can be a little overwhelming with choices at first. I think once you play it a while, you understand the cards better. But I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Little insider baseball for those watching. You know, normally we film these in order. Like we walk and talk about it in order. But at the end, you're going to see us jump back to the river. It's fine. But yeah, now we're just walking around our Airbnb because it's about to rain and we're feeling drops. But while the drops come down, let's talk about Aldara. This is a big game that I played. You did not.
No.
But I suggest you do someday because it's a big 4X with a lot of emphasis on the battle part of the 4X.
Is it in space?
It is not. It's all airships.
Ooh.
So your airships are going around on a big hex board, and wherever you are, you have control of. And the things you want control of are the mines. There's some mines that are better, like gold mines. And there's some mines that are worse, like copper mines. But anyway, you're collecting all the income from these things because you want to get more gems. And essentially you want to get 20 points. And the best way to get points that I discovered was to fight. When you win a fight as an attacker, you're gonna get a victory point if you win. The other way to do it is if you're really good at getting gems and turning them in for victory points. It's like a 5-to-3 ratio. So if you find yourself capturing all the crystal mines, then that might be the way to win for you. But it's a great production. This is from Sordain Publishing. In fact, at the time I'm recording this, they launched a game that we're going to talk about a little later. And I think you should check it out if you're into 4X games, or if you're into airships.
There's an unboxing that you did for this one.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest
and
boxes
it's huge.
ever. That is a complaint for a lot of people, is that it's just too big. It's like, where am I going to put this? Fortunately, we have like a tombstone box shelf, And so it works great for that purpose.
I think something like that, though, it really is like an eye-catching kind of game, though, because everyone that's ever come through the house since we've had it looks at it, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so
Yeah, I
huge.
wanna
It's a
play it.
big thing. What is it?
Yeah, it would look awesome like to paint it all, but it would take forever because there's so many minis.
Lots of mini.
So many. But I give this game a 7.8. I'm definitely interested in playing it again. When that would happen, I don't know, because a lot of these 4X games, it's like you never find an opportunity to get these things on the table anymore. So that's Aldara. All right, the next game is a little card game we picked up traveling to Austin, Texas. We like to visit all these little board game shops. I don't remember if I filmed something for that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're here to talk about Romy Rami, which is, what, a trick-taking game?
Well, it's kind of similar if you think about like just like rummy style, like sets of cards, sets of numbers. You either want colors or numbers to be same. So it's like set collecting in a way. I don't think there's any trick taking. I remember there are goals. You do have to like you want the most of a certain.
That's right. Yeah, you're
symbol.
turning in like type of things.
Yeah, types of stuff.
Well, I guess the reason I said trick taker is because this game is kind of confusing. It has so many steps to it, and it's on BGA if you want to try it. But because there's like 4 steps you take for a simple card game, I give this game like a 6.4. It's fine. It's not a game I need to play again, but we happen to own it.
I give it a 6.5.
Okay, but keep in mind your 6.5 is like my what?
Not 6.5.
Right,
like
exactly.
5.2.
So that's higher than mine for sure.
Yeah,
So-
but it brings me back to my love of rummy and rummy style games,
Yeah.
like collecting sets, and very similar to like sets in a playing cards.
Yep. So Rami. So what did you think of all these games on this list? And what did you think of this lovely background with these lovely river as soon as I'm able to selfie stick it over there? Thanks for joining us for this walk. And until next time, the box is closed.